Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. This is Awesome Wood Things Live. On the show, I like to call Design Process. Here, I show you what I've made and walk you through the reasoning that went behind the design choices, and I talk about my successes and my failures. It's a lot of fun. This is episode 6, by the way. Hey, how about that? Go check out the back catalog on Awesome Wood Things over on the YouTubes. If you're watching live, say something in the chat. If you're watching a replay, hashtag Team Replay in the comments. But if you do say something in the chat, I will be able to put your comment on screen like this. End of trading. Hello. Jaden's back. He's got a purple heart in his channel name. Welcome, welcome. All right, what am I talking about today? I was approached by a friend who wanted a display case, display holder for a Cub Scout award his son got years ago because his son is, from what I'm told, moments away from achieving Eagle Scout, and he'll get a plaque for that, and he wants to showcase this older award alongside his new plaque for Eagle Scout. Eagle Scout's a major thing, you know. It stays with you for life. People, talk about it years later. This is what I made. Hey, Mr. Dave Gatton's here. Hi, Dave. Hope you're doing good, my friend. So I made this Arrow of Light award, and this is the highest award given to the Cub Scouts before they can become a Boy Scout. And so it was, backdated. He achieved this in 2019. The hooks are for a real arrow. So they got a real arrow that is the actual award, and it can be displayed on the wall like that. Obviously, this is probably a lot longer than the real award. Maybe not, but the idea is they can fit in these grooves there. This is made with cherry. So there's 2mm cherry, 3 layers. So the first 2 layers have this arrow cut out, and then there's a back layer of cherry that's solid. And then I put it on a 3/8 piece of plywood, and I didn't plan on doing that. I used my CNC machine to drill out this hole. I will put a sawtooth hanger on here. I haven't done that yet. So laser and a CNC machine was used to carve this, and I think it's really nice. I am selling this. This is a commission piece. I'm going to do some sanding and get some of this glue off the edges, and we're going to get that in the mail, and Awesome Wood Things will officially be making some cash. What do you think of that? Cash is good. Now, there's a lot that went into this. First, this was an old file. I did this 8 years ago, this video. It is the same Arrow of Light award. Let me kind of show you what's going on there. This was solid wood, and I used a CNC machine for the names. Look how deep that wood is. This today would just be an insane amount of money because all that real solid walnut, and I CNC'd engraved the pack number, and then these were put. Now, again, this was an older video, but the point was my friend saw that video and said, hey, I want you to make me those. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't have that thick walnut. That's just too insanely expensive. But I can do it this way. And he's like, I love it. I love it. So I gave him a mock-up of what this would be like. He approved it, and we got that going. David Jones is here. Portal Woodworks. Hello, my friend. Howdy, right back at you. Now, did I re-render this artwork? Because it was 8 years ago. Like how did I redo that artwork? I found the file. Yes, I archived the file. Over here is a whole bunch of 8 terabyte hard drives. And 8 years ago, I plopped that file on there. And my filing system is so good, I found it in 3 minutes. So I did not have to redraw it. Hey, there's someone from California, Tony Iverson, One Crazy Dane. Hello, Matt Haas, and everyone else too. Hello. Glad to have you here. Got Mario sounds going off for no reason. Isn't that fun? Okay. Now for the problems. I got a lot of problems putting this together. I didn't think I would. So let me just show you this. This is kind of fun. I noticed this board had a blemish on it. Can you kind of see right there? And this is just natural part of the wood. You know, wood is a natural type of thing. It's not perfect. But I saw it and I positioned the artwork so I would carve that piece out, and then that piece is gone. So, you know, one point for me, I thought I was clever, and, you know, okay, I'm like, all right, I ran into the problem. I now have solved the problem. There's going to be no more problems. That's what I was thinking. Oh no, there were problems. And I overcame them all, I'm happy to say. You push a few more buttons here. All right, now here's kind of giving you a better idea. So I saved the files, obviously put in the right pack number and the correct year, customized it. So there's these 3, 4, 5, 7 pieces. Okay. Now, why did this middle layer also have engraving on it? It's in the middle. You don't need engraving there. Well, this was actually the first layer I cut. And if you look close, there is a problem. Can you see the problem? The A completely filled in. I did not catch this on my workflow until I burned it. I was like, what? It should not have happened. Hey, there he is, popping in on his Portal Woodworks channel. Excellent. So, I mean, rather than just throw this away, I mean, there's no reason to throw this away. It's perfectly good. I just cut another one and fixed that, obviously. And these holders are double width. I don't know if you can tell there. See there. Whoops. There. Two little pieces of wood together. Because, you know, I wanted them to be a little bit beefy. It does get rather thin here. I'm a little worried about that. But it's solid. It shouldn't, you know, have any problems. So that was another issue. The A filling in was unexpected. And I couldn't fix it. Like, once it's burned, it's burned like that. And then this was another mistake. I put butcher block oil on this. And, you know, notice I only put it up here because that's the only part you're going to see. You're not going to see that part. Now, underneath these pieces, I have what they call sheet tape. Sheet tape is just 8.5 by 11 double-sided sticker. It's a so it just has 2 pieces of wax paper with sticker material in there, and you put it on your material. You burn it with the wax paper on, and then when you're ready to stick it together, it's super strong. Well, butcher block oil is like wax paper, and it wasn't sticking. Even though it really does make it pop. Look at the difference between raw wood and then conditioned wood with butcher block oil. I just, I love it. I love it. And then I used wood glue to put the little pegs together. Now, this is the problem. Watch. So I take off that sticker. See me kind of peeling now, and you can't tell, but there is adhesive, sticker adhesive, and that goes on wonderful. I kind of got the gist of putting those together and lining them up perfect. Because if you put it down and it's misaligned, you're hosed. There's no way you're getting it back. So, all right, now I'm like, okay, step 1 down, no problems. It's going to be smooth sailing. I take the sticker off of the next piece and put it on, and watch. Watch close. Watch up here at the top. Wait for it. Wait for it. So I'm putting it down. All right, I'm done. Wait a minute. Did you see it pop up? Look at it popping up. It would not stick. It would not stick. What was I going to do? Well, I put, what's it called? The A6000, P6000 craft adhesive, because it's supposed to stick anything to anything. Put it on there. I'm like, okay. It worked. A couple hours. It was sticking. It was firm. I wake up the next morning, popped up, and then it wouldn't stick. I'm like, okay, E6000, what it is, E6000 craft adhesive. Didn't work. Like, okay, what am I going to do now? I tried to screw. Now, I only have this much width because this is a piece of plywood. I tried to put small screws in there. My screws were too big, so I ground down the screw on the benchtop grinder to make smaller screws. Put them in there. It just wouldn't grab. I only have, this is 2 millimeters, that's 2 millimeters, and that's 2 millimeters. I couldn't do it. I'm like, okay, brad nails. Brad nails are too big. I'll go, if I shoot brad nails underneath, it'll pop out the surface. So I cut the brad nails smaller and hand tapped them in. So from behind, I tap them in, and I have 7 brad nails holding this together. And then I thought my problems were solved. Oh no, they were most definitely not solved. Stuart Video, my friend from New York. Hi, Stuart. How are you? Thanks for joining. Talking about my Arrow of Light award I made as a commission piece for a friend. Next problem. This thin wood bent. It was very bendy. I think I have a video of it. It just started to curl up. Where is that video? Ah, here it is. Yeah. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, so I tried to put it on this flat piece of wood. Watch. Boing, boing. It's not supposed to do that. See how curved it is? Oh, let me pause it. Pause. Look at that curve. You can't have that. How did I fix that? I used wood glue, and I glued it to this thicker piece of plywood. That's the bottom base. And I cut this plywood just on the table saw. I rounded it off on the benchtop disc sander, just traditional tools. But I did put on my CNC, and I carved out this hole for a sawtooth hanger, which hasn't been installed yet because I need 2-part epoxy. I like to put that in with 2-part epoxy. I don't have it. So this is it. The Arrow of Light Award. I had 4 major challenges with this. But I didn't want to scrap it. I was going to scrap it and start over, but I'm like, I got to just keep pushing through it. And if any of those brad nails would have popped through this surface, it would have ruined it. Or the screws, I went a little too crazy pre-drilling the screw holes. There was a lot of opportunities for complete failure. And this solid cherry is not cheap. I mean, it's not the most expensive thing in the world, but, it's not like plywood. It's like real wood. So that's was the design process of my Arrow of Light Award. Well, holder, Arrow of Light display holder for the Arrow of Light Award. I did on commission for a friend of mine. And his son's going to display his arrow, which the arrow is like the real award. Obviously, I don't own that. but the arrow will go here on these pegs, and this will be shown near his new award he's going to get from the Boy Scouts, which is the Eagle Scout Award, which he's going to soon get. So he'll have a nice display case. What do you think? Thumbs up for awesome projects that are bringing some revenue into the empire that is Awesome Wood Things. This is the 6th episode of Design Process. If you're a maker and you want to showcase some of your art and talk about the design that went into making that art, hit me up and maybe we'll turn this into a guest host type of show. We could do that. But I'm enjoying my laser. I recently upgraded my laser to a more powerful diode, and I'm having fun with it. I'm having so much fun with it. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Drop me a like. Drop a like on this video. If you're watching this as a replay, hashtag Team Replay. And if you want me to make you something, if it's video worthy, so it has to be awesome, I might consider making you something on commission, but it doesn't hurt to ask. So there you go. I tend to do small crafts. I don't tend to do furniture. So we got that. All right. We not only are getting likes coming in, we have a thumbs up on the chat message from Stuart Video. Oh, the files are for free. If you want to download these files, you can get it. There's a link in the doodly-doo, which is the video description, and you can go download these files, and you can use them on CNC carving machines, or what I did on a laser engraver, or even the Cricut cutting machine, or just have it just as artwork. They're available for free out there. And as far as a woodworker goes, you can make a pretty decent living, a business. This could be a hot sellable item. I'm giving you the art for free. So have at it. All right, got to go. I love you all. Keep an eye out on this channel for future design process. I do have a email address that email newsletter you can jump on. Sign up for that, awesomewiththings.com/email. Just give me your first name and your email address, and I will occasionally send you cool stuff. I know people don't want email. It's nothing. It's easy. Just get an email every now and then. You get to learn what's happening. All right, got to go. Love you all. Bye. And thank you for your support. Bye, everyone.